I would say hustle. I'm having my interview scheduled at 10 p.m. on a Sunday night. For me, that's really provoking. Which also gives me it makes me think that I am capable of just working and getting out of my comfort zone. And the community that we have built, the GGI inner circle, the GGI alumni, and even the LinkedIn, so many things to look at, so many things to get inspired, and just gives you that it's like a kick that you get, that there's something more that you can keep working on, keep achieving. So I'll say hustle. This community has definitely given me that thought process and that lens to look at the entire structure and the impact sector in a very literally in a different viewpoint that I had before I entered GGI. Hi everyone, my name is Ashma Gulati. I'm currently an GGI Impact Fellow. I'm a corporate lawyer who've also worked in the social impact sector, currently working to be a social impact entrepreneur. I'm a Teach for India fellow, working with under-resourced communities in New Delhi in a communal prone area. I have also co-founded an organization called Hum Honge Kamyab, which works for COVID-19 vaccination in India. And we have till now impacted more than 20,000 people, vaccinated 1,000 specific people in very remote areas and parts of India. I think on a personal level, I believe that I'm looking at and envisioning myself to be working in the social impact sector. And I wish to keep learning, and I wish that I get more opportunities such as GGI to keep my journey much more efficient and much more effective. My journey has been amazing. I've done a 6-month impact fellowship, which includes a lot of things, in terms of my personal and professional growth that the GGI community has taken care of. Professionally, within the 6 months, I have been able to co-author a wide consulting paper on teleconsultation and its accessibility in India healthcare currently. I've also worked on a pro bono consultancy project, designing and developing a communication strategy for an international NGO working in the Indian education sector. I've personally been able to connect with a lot of peer-minded, like-minded people and peers in the community, and who have been able to leverage for my organization. Currently, my organization has developed and collaborated with another organization which is run by another GGI Impact Fellow. So I would say the journey professionally, personally has been very enriching, has provided me an opportunity to leverage and hone my personal and professional skills here. So it's been a great journey. My white paper, we were 6 of us working on a white paper with our mentor Ashi Agrawal on teleconsultation and its accessibility in the Indian healthcare system, particularly including and involving the COVID pandemic that has happened in India. What we worked at, the entire framework for our white paper was to understand the current policy and the legislative framework we have, including the market practice, the need and the demand of teleconsultation in India, including it then doing a very deep down and deep in-depth discussion about the lacks that are there vis-a-vis the obstacles that are there vis-a-vis the policy framework, and the demand and supply and the business aspect of the teleconsultation. And also we've been able to give great policy recommendations. I hope that they get voiced and they get vocalized to be involved and included to create the impact that teleconsultation can do in the rural and the remote healthcare in India. My project was with a team of 4 of us. 2 of us were working on developing and designing the communication strategy for an international NGO who has just started working in the Indian education sector. The entire system was very different because we were working directly with the NGO, we were directly working with the clients, and GGI had that much trust in their fellows and first-time consultants to have that conversation directly and present the information there. What we did is that we did an in-depth understanding of what are the key parameters of the NGO, of the organization in India vis-a-vis their communication and social media presence, benchmarked it against the industry influencers in India, again under their communication social media presence, and then gave them our recommendations and designed a strategy very specific, working for Indian demographic vis-a-vis the social media presence. We also got the opportunity to present our strategy live with the team members and NGO organization, the workers that are there, including the head of communication department of the organization. So that was a very fascinating, I would say, opportunity that we received.